How long was your home on the market before it started?
64 days, but felt like 6 months.
During that time, how did it show?
Probably around 7, maybe 8. Yeah.
Any feedback? Any valuable feedback?
No, because we would call up and say, hey, what should we do different? What's it's not working? What's going on? He just, oh no, it's fine. It's just tonic. We were not impressed with that. That we were driving it and not getting any answers or any changes or anything.
As time went on, did it feel like the listing was actually changing, or was it mostly just waiting?
Nothing happened.
And before that, for the preparation, did he give you any guidance on the preparation?
Said it looks great.
Said it looked great. Yeah, which is the opposite of what you guys said. You came in and said, it looks great, but you should do this, this, and this. And what was really nice is when we went to accomplish those things. That's a lot of work in addition to selling what you have to take on. And you could direct us to people who could do the work, offer to come in and help do the work, or do it for us. That really shakes the burden off that seller. That wasn't but I think, even like just your letter to ask us to consider you was so thoughtful and clearly stated what 3 things need to be done to sell a house. And we hadn't had anything like that. And then when you came in, you had analysis. You were critical, honest, but very polite about what we needed to change, like staging the house instead of just using our furniture and pictures and all that stuff. And your market analysis was amazing. I'm still impressed with the detail that you had and how well you understood the market. And everyone else that we had talked to didn't speak about that. They just asked us what price we should put it at. And then we said, we don't know, you tell us. And then they did, and way above the market. And it just didn't go.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah. So from the time we met to the time the home went live, what stood out about how?
For me, it was clear and precise directions, reviewing what we needed to do and coming up with a pricing marketing strategy to present our house in a way that would make it sell quickly.
Once the home went live with us, how quickly did you realize things were good?
In the mornings, we had all these viewings, and by the end of the day, there was 1,000. So that was very different.
Yeah, so 1,000 viewings in the first 24 hours is pretty clear commentary on how well you did in terms of marketing our place. And then we had offers by the 3rd day. We might have had an offer the first day, but anyway.
It was just one. We worked on to some more. What advice would you give someone who's listening just as far as?
First thing I would do is I know you have lots of friends who have friends or relatives that are realtors, and that's okay. But if you're going to sell your house, you really need to sit down and make them tell you how they're going to sell it. And the only other thing I would say is do that, pick 3 people and make sure that one of the 3 people are Kaya and William, because if you don't, you're making a huge mistake.
Looking back now, what do you think actually caused the home to sell?
YouTube and all the work that you put in and all the marketing research, you knew what you were doing and you passed that on to us.
Yeah, and the proper staging and the preparations for selling and the presentation and marketing was excellent. You do not get 1,000 hits in 24 hours when it goes live unless.
Do you have anything?
What a relief it was to say, do you know anybody that can fix these thresholds? Do you know anybody that can do this? And you never said, no, go fish. You said yes. And you either came and helped us do it, you came and helped us do it, or else you referred us to somebody who could. That's big.